Hey, how's it going? It's June 27th, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. Cheese nips were discontinued, I guess, back in 2020. And it didn't really make any headlines. It kind of went under the radar, which is unfortunate. I think the loss of cheese nips is a big one for the snack industry. Um, Cheese Nips, I think most famously were owned by Kraft, but in the end days there, they were owned by Nabisco for a while. And I believe, actually, I'm not sure about this. I think Nabisco owns Cheez It currently as well. Nabisco just owns all the cookies and crackers now. I'm pretty sure Nabisco owns Cheez It. Whatever, we're not going to get sidetracked on that. But and they used to be owned by Sunshine. But even still, I mean that's I guess a big deal, and that's probably why Cheese Nips was discontinued, if I had to guess. Um, but that kind of feels like I think the relationship between Cheez-Its and Cheese Nips is kind of like Coke and Pepsi. Cheez-Its being Coke, Cheese Nips being Pepsi. I think their brands reflect that, and I think their flavors reflect that. Um, Cheez-Its a little bit more mild, and the brand image is reflects that as well. And Cheese Nips, like Pepsi, is a little bit more bold in your face, um, but it's subtle. But it's enough that I think they're distinct and they shine in their own right. And there's other cheese crackers, whatever, but um, those like for that specific type of cheese cracker, those were the two, and obviously Cheez-Its I think is more famous, um, and has a lot more. They have a lot more varieties. They like they branch out into all these weird offshoots that have nothing to do with Cheez-Its, but whatever. Cheese Nips had, I think, I liked the Cheese Nips brand image more personally. Um, I guess it was a bit more kid centric. They would have like these. I remember they used to have like, I don't know. When I think of Cheese Nips, I think of like a radical cartoon guy skateboarding, like that type of thing, Go-Gurt type marketing imagery. But they've also had a lot of cool like promotional tie-ins over the years. Justice League, Minions, and Angry Birds, I guess more recently. But Cat Dog, a lot of like Nickelodeon cartoons, SpongeBob. Um, and that was a thing that Cheez-Its didn't really do. So that was another way they differed. They had different approaches. Um, so it's really sad to see um, Cheese Nips go because there's not really a replacement now. There was nothing quite like Cheese Nips. Like Cheez-Its aren't really a replacement for Cheez Nips. Just like Coke is not a replacement for Pepsi. It's like, oh, can I have some Cheese Nips? Oh, are Cheez Its okay? I guess. Like, that's the same thing with Coke and Pepsi. Um, there are still, I guess, Cheese Nips like sold. If you search Cheese Nips online, um, that brand doesn't exist anymore. But Nabisco also owns Ritz, and maybe Nabisco is called another like Christie in another country, and I don't know. You can see there's like Ritz cheese nips or cheese nibs online, and there's like Christie cheese nips. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if that's still cheese nips or not. So maybe you can get them there. But a good replacement I've found, just if you're in the grocery store and you don't want to go to all that trouble of ordering them, Better Cheddars taste exactly like cheese nips. They are a bit lighter. They're flakier than cheese nips. Like you can just like break them apart really easily in your mouth. You don't have to crunch them. So that's a difference, for better or for worse. But these kind of go under the radar. I think these no one really talks about Better Cheddars. They're like, I don't know, for dinner parties you put them out, but they taste like cheese nips. I found them to be a good replacement for if you want cheese nips. So there you go.